Louis Kennedy, the young woman in the video clip, sang a popular Thai song, Puyai Li, on the television show To Tell the Truth in America in 1967, accompanied by the normal Paris band. Across this short video, there's a lot of stuff that we can unpack here. First, a lot of people probably start to watch TV as an entertainment in America because this is a TV show that is able to run for a while, which means it's probably have enough people watching it. Secondly, the relationship between Thailand and the USA. Before this part of the clip, it's explained that she lived in Bangkok, Thailand, where her father is a United Nations official. Lastly, the main context of the song is related to the political situation at the time in Thailand, because it is intended to satirize the government's policy and the policy from the first National Economic Development Plan. Okay, so in the 60s, I feel like Thailand is developing very fast. There are more trains, more car, more entertainment venues, theater, and that is because of the arrival of US troops. Even though I don't talk about the Vietnam War, a lot of stuff that happened in Thailand was still affected by the war and the coming of the US. In Pattaya is one of the US military base and now is the biggest vacation attraction and also a huge red light district in Thailand. In 1964, the Daily News newspaper, one of the main newspaper companies that continue until today, launched its first issue. At the time, the newspaper was called the front line of the daily news era. In the early days, the content of the newspaper was about exposing the government. The headline of that was Field Marshal Sarit Mistress is pregnant in America, finds true love with a teenage Thai student. It was a pioneer newspaper that fought against dictatorship to demand freedom of the press. The front line of Daily News era used to open under the name Daily Mail. However, to learn this story, we need to back up a little bit before the 1960s. During the military dictatorship era, when Field Marshal Sarit Thanarat staged a coup against the government of Field Marshal P. Pibul Songkram in 1958 and ruled the country by blocking the freedom of the press, the revolutionary group inspected several newspapers and ordered the closure of the Daily Mail, seizing the printing press and prohibit any printing. The police used sealant to stamp the printing press, chained it tightly, and arrested several editors. This ended the operation of the Daily Mail from then on. Then moving forward for about 3 years, in 1967, Channel 7, a color television station operated by Bangkok Television and Radio Company Limited, began broadcasting color television for the first time in Thailand by conducting a 12 live broadcast of the Miss Thailand Beauty Contest. This was the first color television station in Thailand and the first time that Thai people had the opportunity to watch a television program with beautiful natural colors. Speaking of feminism, women activists in Thailand focus on issues related to wife rights in managing marital property and discouraging men from re-registering marriage, together with focusing on raising women's awareness while attracting public attention to the publication of news and protests. And speaking of parties, the society opened more for women to go out and stay out late, and Western style became more popular and women able to express themselves more. At the end of this era, 1969, Scala Cinema, standalone cinema was built, which was a center for Thai people of all classes in society. The only entertainment place that took people of the era into the world of movies. Teenagers dressed up and compete in fashion before the movie was shown. Many markets and shops were created around the cinemas along with careers related to movies. It was also the year that my father was born. However, no matter how much flourish of the lifestyle is, we cannot forget to acknowledge that the secret war of American Islam and the border of Thailand is starting here in this era.